So this is the part 2 of the 9 books for hacking stories, and in the first part we covered 4 books, and in this part we'll be covering the other 5 books. So the 5th book is Red Team: How to Succeed by Thinking Like the Enemy. It's the first edition of this book, published in November 2015 with 336 pages. It's written by Mikhail Zenko. Okay, that's him in a few pictures with the book. He's the director of research and learning at McChrystal Group, and he works with the National Security, NSA. Few other books written by him on cyber war and national security, as per the Amazon link. So this book, in summary, is actually how we should think about red teaming in different industries, not just about cybersecurity, but this book tells about how to use this thinking to succeed in different industries. It doesn't talk about the red teaming tools, so if you're looking for red teaming tools book, there will be another one in the list, but this doesn't talk about that. It just talks about the thinking, how we should use it. So it's a generic book for everyone in every industry. So the 6th book in our list is Disrupt or Die: What the World Needs to Learn from Silicon Valley to Survive the Digital Era. It's published in September 2017 with 282 pages, and the author is Jedi Yeo. Okay, that's the author. He's the founder and executive chairman of Delphix, and he has worked with a lot of giants in the Silicon Valley like Apple, Walmart, etc., etc. The book actually is about the modern take on how new technologies such as AI and network automation have the capability to transform the cybersecurity industry. So the author takes us through the state of cybersecurity today and what needs to change for companies to protect themselves as we move into the future. 7th book on our list is Cult of the Dead Cow: How the Original Hacking Supergroup Might Just Save the World. It's published in this month, June 2019, with 272 pages, and the author, Joseph Min, is an investigative reporter for Reuters. He's the longest serving and most respected mainstream journalist as seen on the cybersecurity side. He has written few other books. One of the famous ones is also Fatal System Error, as per the Amazon link. So more about this book. It's a tale of the oldest, most respected and most famous American hacking group of all the time. But until now, it was anonymous, as its members invented the concept of hacktivism, released the top tools for testing password security, and created what was for years the best technique for controlling computers. So it's a story about people who actually had to protect the systems and who forced the big companies, I wouldn't name any, but which forced the big companies to fix issues. And these were white hat hackers. Many of them have become the top executives and advisors for the Washington DC, the White House, or the Silicon Valley. One of the famous names I'm going to bring up is the Congressman Beto O'Rourke, who is currently also going for the presidential elections. Okay, and it shows how governments and corporations and criminals come to hold immense power over individuals. So it's an interesting book. I'll be going through it in more detail. So the 8th book in our list is The Hacker Playbook 3: Practical Guide to Penetration Testing. So this one and the next one, which is number 9, are more technical books for more technical people, but it can give you it can get you more technical. Actually, it's a 291 pages book published in May 2018, but there were earlier 2 editions. The first edition published in March 2014, second edition of the Hacker Playbook published in June 2015, and the author is Peter Kim, as you can see him with the Playbook 2 book. second book edition. He is in information security industry for more than 14 years and into penetration testing and red teaming for more than 12 years. He has worked for different multinational companies, and if you go into Amazon page of him, you can see the first, second and third playbook book. The main purpose of this book is to help readers understand what is red teaming and which different tools can be used. And the current edition is up to date with the latest tools. It also includes the VM part, like virtual machine part, how it can be used to exploit the vulnerabilities. So it's more a technical book for people who want to know about the tools which are used by red teams. The last book, which is number 9 in our list, is Violent Python, which was published in November 2012 and was the only edition till now. It's a 288 pages book written by the author T.J. O'Connor, and there are 2 books written by this author as per Amazon, both on Python. It's a pretty famous book for people looking for Python examples and to use Python into network attacks, extract metadata, investigate forensic artifacts. The only issue I see in this book is it's in Python 2 because it was published in 2012, but not updated to Python 3. But still, a lot of people recommend this book, and if you are into Python programming, it may be a good read for you. Okay, so that's the full list of 9 books. I'm also presenting the list here, and I'll put the names in the comments. If you think there are other books which are also good to read for people starting in hacking or people who are already in hacking but could be useful for stories and to motivate people, please put it in the comments, and I will review them also in future videos. Okay, so that's pretty much for this video. Thank you everyone. Bye for now.